Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive. Today we're exploring something that honestly a lot of people kind of struggle with, being alone.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Like, we're often told to be more social, be more connected.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But the sources we dug into this time, they really flip the script. They actually suggest that embracing those moments of solitude, it can be like a superpower. Seriously.
Almost like, a secret weapon for growth.
Totally. Like a hidden advantage for getting to know yourself,
Yeah.
figuring out what you want and becoming more resilient through change.
It's cool to see how groups like the LPot community are really leading the charge on this. They're all about normalizing being alone.
Yeah, that's a great point. It fits right in with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break this down a bit. Starting with personal growth, one thing that really stuck out from our research is that being alone gives you this incredible freedom to learn new things and develop new skills.
Oh, yeah, totally. When you're not constantly surrounded by other people and their expectations, it's like you have this wide open space to dive into whatever interests you.
Exactly. It's like having your own personal learning lab, kind of.
For sure.
Yeah.
The sources mentioned reading, online courses, picking up a creative hobby, even things like mindfulness and meditation. And it's not just about the activity itself, it's about how that self-investment builds this like inner strength and resilience.
It's true. You're kind of, equipping yourself to handle whatever life throws at you. So I'm curious, and maybe our listeners are too, what's something you've been wanting to learn or a skill you've wanted to develop but haven't had the time for? Because maybe, just maybe, embracing a little solitude could be the key.
It's worth thinking about. Now, moving on, let's talk about finding comfort in your own company. This one feels, I don't know, especially relevant in our hyper-connected world.
Yeah, right. Because it's like we're always supposed to be on, connected, socializing. But our sources really emphasize the power of being comfortable just being with yourself.
And it's not about becoming a hermit or anything. It's about building that internal sense of confidence and self-reliance. Like, you don't need constant validation from other people because you genuinely enjoy your own company.
And the sources had some really interesting ideas for this.
Yeah.
Solo travel, taking yourself out on dates, treating yourself,
Yeah.
pursuing those hobbies we talked about, but doing them on your own,
Mhm.
practicing gratitude, and even just creating a space in your home that feels like truly yours.
I love that. It's like, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this amazing meal, this beautiful view, this awesome book, and I'm going to enjoy it by myself because I'm awesome company.
Right. Like you're enough. And that ties back to what the LPot community is doing. They're all about saying, hey, being alone is cool. It's valuable.
Exactly. So thinking about that, is there something, an activity that you love that you could try doing solo this week? You might be surprised of how good it feels.
Yeah, give it a shot. Okay, now let's switch gears a bit and talk about change. Because life, as we all know, is full of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes those changes, they can be pretty tough to navigate.
Right.
But our sources suggest that solitude, it can be like a superpower for dealing with change.
Oh, absolutely. Because when you step away from the noise and the distractions and you just have that quiet time with yourself, you can get this incredible clarity. You can start to see things from a different perspective.
Right. It's like you can finally have that honest conversation with yourself,
Yeah.
without feeling rushed or pressured by other people's opinions.
And the sources highlighted a bunch of practices that can be really helpful for this. Identifying those limiting beliefs that might be holding you back, creating a personal growth plan, setting clear intentions for yourself, making positive lifestyle changes, even just pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone a little bit. And all of those things, they often require that quiet space that solitude provides.
It's true. So maybe think about this. Is there a change, even a small one, that you've been considering making? And could taking some quiet time alone help you gain more clarity on how to make that change?
It's a great question to ponder. And, at the end of the day, it's not about saying that being alone is the only way to grow or to find comfort or to embrace change.
Right. It's not about that at all. It's more about recognizing that solitude, it offers these really unique and valuable opportunities. It's a chance to connect with yourself on a deeper level and build that inner strength and resilience that we talked about.
And I think, if we start to shift our perspective and see solitude as a positive force, like the LPot community is encouraging us to do, it can really change our whole relationship with ourselves.
For sure. We can start to see those moments of solitude, not as empty spaces, but as spaces full of potential, full of possibility.
That's a great way to put it.
So this week, try it out. See how intentionally embracing those moments of being alone might shift how you see yourself and what you're capable of. That's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.